Oh, how beautiful the skyline is on a gorgeous sunny day like today. Today, let's go for a live video that is very relaxing. Walking across the Brooklyn Waterfront, enjoying the beautiful views of the New York City skyline. How it shines on a sunny winter day as it's starting to warm up and the snow is melting. Barely a cloud in the sky, and yet it is absolutely a marvelous sight. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist, and let's go for a very, very relaxing walk through the Brooklyn Waterfront, right at Brooklyn Bridge Park towards Dumbo. So right here we're starting at the Squibb Park Bridge, which connects a park in Brooklyn Heights to the Brooklyn Bridge Park. We actually see the Brooklyn Queens Expressway, the BQE for short, zooming past by us right now. This is actually maybe wave at a few people passing by. Hopefully not distract them. The drives you can do. Take a taxi out neighborhood. Check out my video last week about the history of Brooklyn Heights and its churches. Here we have Squibb Park. And let's go down here. Right there is the Brooklyn Bridge and the Manhattan Bridge right behind it. Oh, there we go. Wow. You can hear the whistling of the wind, quite literally. And it's because the wind is coming through these metal mesh wiring, and we have the slits of the boardwalk here that's making that sound. So the wind is literally whistling. There in the distance we see the most iconic statue in the world, the Statue of Liberty. The statue where millions of immigrants searching for a new life here in America saw it as they were docking towards Ellis Island. Here we have the pylons of the many different ports and piers and docks that lined up the Brooklyn shoreline and also the Manhattan shoreline, making it the capital of commerce and manufacturing during the late 1800s, early 1900s. There we also see a ferry passing through, the Staten Island Ferry, the free connection that connects Manhattan with its fifth borough, Staten Island. Brooklyn Bridge Park is an excellent example of reuse, converting what used to be Brooklyn's industrial past and making it anew. A playground for people as the wind whistles all around us. And pro tip, there's some restrooms. And condominiums. Can't forget about the condominiums. Oh my god. The wind is now screaming, not whistling anymore. And look at the backyards that these people own. Oh, so cool. You'll get a lot of voyeurs, unfortunately. I love that the days are getting longer in terms of daylight, says Mandy. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Rosalyn, welcome. Hello, Alexandra. Welcome. We got a spattering of clouds ahead. Nice little dotting of clouds. Would you live here? Let me know. Let me know. Would you live here? You can wake up to this every single morning with a warm cup of coffee, maybe making a fresh avocado toast on a Sunday morning, seeing this beautiful skyline. Just imagine it for a few moments. Breathe it in. Feel the nice couch that you have facing this view. Your hands encapsulating the warm mug. The lingering smell of toast. A nice soft breeze as you open up the window and look at these views. These views are your own views. Let me know if you really feel what I just described. And a little jazz music in the background, says Eric. Yes, indeed, a little bit of jazz music in the background. Take 5 by Dave Brubeck. These condos are new. These condos were built maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. A little bit less, actually. About 3 years ago they were built. We're a voyeur a little bit. We can see clearly someone's bed. And there's a... These apartments don't have privacy. Maybe you gotta move a little bit further up. Mandy says I should move there. Maybe I should, yes. The lower floors, not so much. There's no... That's working. Wow, no privacy here. My luck, my view. With my luck, the view would be the walkway, says Chris. Well, at least you could people watch. Max says, "Don't know. I like free ranging. Indeed. Like Benjamin Franklin used to do. He would call them air baths. If you're a fan of air baths, you probably would not want to live, at least in the lower floors." Here we see more of them. Hey, Nomades. Are you near the carousel? Yeah, we're going to pass by the carousel. We're about a 10-minute walk away from the carousel. Let me actually approach. Let's see. Woo! Wind is rough. All right, let's go in here. Hopefully the service. What is that? For a great music video or a photo on Instagram. So what are these? You do require a key. Hey Brittany, nice to see you here. Poor service. Let me see. I'll go away from the building. I think we're also above a train station, that's why. As long as you have access to the roof. Yes, you do have access to the roof if you're a part of the condominium, yeah. Hello, Brittany. Hello, Cynthia. Ah, little restaurant area here. Hey, Slay Bunny. Hey, Mags. If you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. Say hello if you haven't commented before. I think this one is a hotel, if I'm correct, and these ones are condominiums. Hey, Chrissy from Florida, from Philadelphia. I see the bridge, says Alexis. We got another snowstorm in Wisconsin. I'm so over the snow, says Al. I can imagine most Americans are because it's like snowing all around the United States of America. Soon it'll snow in Puerto Rico. Stay tuned. Here we have the Brooklyn Bridge. Built in 1883, connecting the vast expanse of the East River, connecting two cities, what used to be the city of New York, aka Manhattan, and the city of Brooklyn, aka Brooklyn, or Kings County, the borough of Brooklyn. Eric, in order to ask for the temperature, put exclamation point weather. So the weather for New York City is partly cloudy with a temperature of 51 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the west-southwest at 11 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 54%. Suzanne, you give up. Oh, why are you giving up, Suzanne? As a New Yorker, do you still get excited seeing all these landmarks? I get excited seeing the views. I love the skyline views. That I haven't grown tired of at all, in the least bit. I haven't ever lived in a place with skyline views, and I aim to do so at some point. So let's ring the door. Let's ring the bell of good luck. Ring the bell of good luck. I'm gonna lose my hat. I'll take off my hat. All right. I can't hear anymore. It's too loud. Hey, Panagiotis. One more. Panagiotis, greetings from Greece, another live stream to cheer us up, here for a nice cup of coffee. I'm so glad. Panagiotis, I'm so glad. Thank you so much for the super chat, here for another cup of coffee. I'm glad you're enjoying it. No coffee today, no food today, but I will be using that towards the next one. Thank you so much. Dinner is served, says Susie. Yeah, indeed. Oh, we got Seagull. We got Steven Seagull. We got Steven the Seagull. Right here. The bell is our installation by Davina Simio Reverberation. It's here until April 18th, 2021. Oh, wow, there's so much wind. The cartoon characters are great, says Chris. Oh, I'm so glad, Chris, you're liking the cartoon characters. Steven the Seagull, sorry. Steven the Seagull. Quite a tongue twister when you almost say the name of the actor. Steven the Seagull will one day become one of the Urbanist tunes. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for Urbanist tunes. Here's Steven. His pal, John Claude. So if you watch these videos and there's some lag, it's out of my control. So I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. Most of my videos, 95% of them, have good service. So if you watch long enough, you'll always see a very smooth experience. But sometimes we run into neighborhoods where it doesn't have the... Sometimes you run into bumps in the road. Let's go through here. Maybe Steven the Seagull eats a pretzel. Maybe, yeah, that might be a good New York City treat to feature him with. So a lot of people are referring to the new collection of Urbanist tunes, which is now out on teespring.com/store/Urbanist. There you can find new merchandise featuring some New York City street animals as the official cartoons. Oh, Wendy says, oh yes, treated myself well. That skyline is a sight I never get tired of seeing, says Dawn. Yeah, I agree, Dawn. Is this Two Bridges Park? This is not called Two Bridges Park. This has another name. The park adjacent to it that we were just on is called Brooklyn Bridge Park. This has been here predating the park itself, this pier. Maybe a pizza rat at the same soon. Yes, there'll be more tunes at some point. Are there a lot of marriage proposals here all the time? I mean, it's because the snow is not so good looking for a photo, but generally, when I've done live videos here, maybe the middle of winter or the middle of a hot, scorching summer, there'll be people taking here wedding photos or engagement photos. Gorgeous sight to take photos. But with the snow, I don't think a lot of people want to take photos. So here's what used to be a fire station for the pier. Now it's an ice cream store. $35K subscribers, says Ann. Yes, indeed, Ann. 35K subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone, for subscribing. I appreciate you, all of you. Glad I can bring New York City to you. For a hot, scorching summer. Me too. I really like summer. The bell, yeah, we see here the bell in the distance. Are the piers still in use? Yeah, the one we were just on is in use for the ferry and water taxi, but the grand majority of them have been closed. Penajota says, since we're talking about subs, don't forget to press that like button. Yes. Press that like button if you want to bring New York City to more people. A lot of people have found a lot of joy or good vibes on these videos, so let's bring it to more people by pressing that like button. Let me know if you're on Team Like. Hey Brendan, nice to see you here. Your weather is very strange there across the pond. It says 10 Celsius today, yet you will get heavy snow in 2 days' time. Yep, that's true. That's true. Yvette, you're in Team Like. Oh, wonderful, Yvette. Glad you are. Oh, why is that, Joe? Todd, do I know walking computer? No, not personally. Here's the Shake Shack, but let me show you the oldest building. The Veil asks, where's Ignacio's? I'll point it out very soon. Stay tuned. So the oldest office building in all of New York City is right here. It's being currently repaired. Hey, Janelle says, and also Mulaney, two people say, you've been following me for years and you love my content. I've been helping a lot. So here's the oldest office building in New York City. I think it's being gutted. Yeah, it looks like it's being gutted. This has been around since the early 1800s. Yeah, it's being gutted. Oh, that's kind of a shame. But it seems the exterior. And here's one of the more famous pizzerias in New York City. This is Giuliana's Pizza. Here's Grimaldi's. And Grimaldi's, pro tip, is not the original Grimaldi's. The original Grimaldi's is now called Giuliana's. It's been the case for about 5 or 6 years. The name another Grimaldi's, but these guys are not. Is the original Grimaldi's. Associated with the original family, dates all the way back to one of the guys who worked with Lombardi's. So go to this one, Giuliana's. Grimaldi's is okay, but the original Grimaldi's, now called Giuliana's, is the best, in my opinion. Lyra! Hey, welcome, Lyra. They own both, I believe. No, they don't. Family dispute. The original is Giuliana's. Wow, this restaurant really went all out with their outdoor dining. They made a shack. But a shack with no shake. Alex, a lot of people are saying that Ignacio's beats Juliana's. This is really hard to believe. Really hard to believe. But let's all point it out. We're gonna pass by it. Lyra, I'm in your photography hood. Yes, I am. So this is Ignacio's. So let me know who else is fan of Ignacio's. I never tried it. I've been meaning to try it one day. Let me know if you're a fan of Ignacio's. Nick, do I have any special upcoming videos tomorrow? Tomorrow, stay tuned at 1 p.m. We're gonna go up a very special building. Angie, you love my show. I'm so glad. Sally says, try it now. I am very full. Do they sell a slice? They sell slices. Okay. They do sell slices. That's nice. All right, they do sell a slice. I can afford to eat a slice. Let me know if you want to try one slice of Ignacio's. Let's see if it lives up to what a lot of people say. Pizza with a hell of a view. The view, yes, hell of a view. Definitely hell of a view. But let's see if it lives up to its fame. All right, let's go. Bear with me. Ooh, I gotta turn off. Okay. All right. Perfect. So I'm gonna sit inside here so I don't fly away. But we got ourselves a slice. Let's try it out. If it were warm, or if it were less windy, I would go right by the waterfront, but it's crazy windy. Okay. Hello, Peter. Nice to see you here. Welcome, everyone. So this is Ignacio's Pizza. First time I've ever tried an Ignacio's. First thing that strikes me is that seems like a very saucy pizza. Very saucy. I like it's thin, and it sounds like it's a hurricane, so don't mind me as I eat in the shack that's about to fly away. But yeah, normal slice of pizza. Let me show it to you. Looks hot. Yeah, looks hot. Things are getting rough. The shack is about to fly away, so hopefully, at least we'll fly away with some pizza. At least. Let's try it out. Ignacio's. Oh, wow. Yeah. It is a pretty good pizza. Despite the entire shack about to fly away, it is very good piece of pizza. I would not say it's better than Giuliana's. I respect what people's thoughts, but my thinking behind Giuliana's is 100% made with very fresh mozzarella cheese, whole mozzarella, rather than pre-shredded. This strikes me as a pre-shredded mozzarella. The breading is good. Yeah. I would say this is a pretty damn good slice of pizza. I would go Giuliana's first, but this is pretty good. Yeah. If you're looking for... If Giuliana's is way too packed, which... Frankly, usually it is, especially if you come here during peak tourist season. Watch out because you might not get in. It'll take you like an hour or two to wait. So come to Ignacio's seems like a good second choice. Is it crunchy? The breading is good. It tastes like you're in line with your normal slice joint, but it's a good done slice joint. And the cool thing is you can get a slice here, unlike Giuliana's. So if you want a good slice, this is way better than, in my opinion, Front Street Pizza, which is in Dumbo, which is known as like the slice joint to get here in Dumbo. This is better than Front Street Pizza. So I would put Giuliana's, for Dumbo ranking, I'll put Giuliana's number 1, Ignacio's number 2, Grimaldi's number 3, and Front Street number 4. Yeah, this is a worthy slice. So, great recommendation. A lot of people. I'm a little bit surprised. I thought it was going to be. I frankly thought was worried it was going to be terrible, but it is good. Big slice, and it is also a big slice. $4 it cost me, and you can buy a pie. A pie is like $20. So let me drink some water, and buy a whole one and eat by the slice. Yeah, so I approve. Let me just grab my water. Ooh, cold. It's kind of cool. Adds to the drama with the entire shack about to fly away. Are you being attacked by a giant jellyfish? It sounds like that. It sounds like 20 leagues under the sea. All right, let's get away from this jellyfish, from this shack that's about to fly away. You're making me hungry. Glad I am. Glad I am. Mission accomplished. Alright, let's go. Who else is on Team Lake? Yes, indeed. Everyone, send a round of hearts to Alexandra. Hopefully she feels better. Sometimes people might watch this show when they're feeling down or cheer up, so let's help cheer up Alexandra. There's a few other people who said that they were feeling a little bit down today, so give a round of hearts to Alexandra and all those other people who are feeling a little bit down. Let's continue walking around. And now it's relaxed. Yep. Robert and Rocky said, look at all the trash. My goodness. Yeah, indeed. Oh, they closed up this area of Brooklyn Bridge Park because they're going to fix it. Oh, yes, they're going to finally add, I think they're going to add some greenery or something like that right underneath the bridge, which is nice. And they put landfill right on the other side of the bridge. So this is how it's going to look like. Always someone jogging, yes, regardless of the weather, indeed. Filmed here. I don't know. I don't follow the show, just like Law and Order that are filmed a lot here. I'm glad Emily Roebling is going to get a park. Yes, me too. So for anyone who doesn't know, Emily Roebling was the wife of the engineer of Brooklyn Bridge and the main kind of designer, Roebling. He ended up getting the bends, which was pressure sickness. And he ended up getting partial paralysis and couldn't get to the construction site. So Emily Roebling actually was the one to go to the construction site, his wife, and finish off the construction of the Brooklyn Bridge in 1883. So Emily Roebling is a badass woman. One of the badass women of New York. There's many, countless. Probably many that we don't ever know because they're not written in the history textbooks. But from the ones written in the textbooks, she's one of them. So a lot of people are asking for Jane's Carousel. Jane, the wife of the developer of this area, in her own right, a great restorationer. I'm not sure what the name, a preservationist. She ended up preserving this old merry-go-round carousel from Columbus, Ohio. More than 100 years old at this point. Let's take a closer look. Ooh, cold, cold, cold. cue the merry-go-round music. All have paintings on it too, yes. No, Miss Lowe, but I don't think this is named after Jane Jacobs. Jane is the wife, if anyone can remind me of her last name, Jane is the wife of the main developer of the Dumbo area. If anyone can remind me of their last name again. Still working? Yes, it is, Kurihara. Yeah, in the summertime it opens up. The last season of Girls actually also featured this merry-go-round as well. Oh boy, there we go with the view. Indeed we do, Vasilios. Jane Walentas, thank you so much. Jane Walentas, thank you. That's her last name, Jane Walenta. The Walentas, very, very rich. Hey, Kalum, welcome. Inspire, you love these views. I'm so glad. There in the distance we see the Williamsburg Bridge. The one we see first is the Manhattan Bridge. There's the Clock Tower building, and this is what used to be the Arbuckle Coffee Company's factory or major roastery. What time is it getting dark in New York City? I think now around 6 p.m. And soon, in the summertime, it'll be dark at 9 p.m. Ooh, yeah, can't wait for that. I love when it gets dark very late. Train there is passing overhead. Have you been to the Gran Electrica? They had the best fish tacos, says I.C. Malini. No, I haven't heard of Gran Electrica. Was it located right by Juliana's? Because I think that was the location. It's currently being gutted, the entire building, and redeveloped. What is the coffee building being used now for? So this is now used for the Time Out Market, which is a market with a lot of, it's like a fancy food court. Actually has one of the best pancakes from Clinton Street Baking Company. I'll point it out very soon. And there's two major restaurants here. We got Sisoni's, might be mispronouncing that. And we have offices on top. And the offices are the headquarters of West Elm. This is a furniture store here in the U.S. Let me know. And yes, there are bathrooms here as well. Yeah. Or restrooms, you might call them washrooms. Here in the U.S., sometimes we refer to restrooms as bathrooms. Hey! Oh, Waitress sends a PayPal for the pizza. Thank you so much, oh, Waitress. So Waitress and Panagiotis both sponsor that slice of pizza. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys want to see a secret view of this, but from a little bit higher above? Let me know. It's not crazy secret anymore. More and more people know about it. But it's still hidden enough that it surprises a lot of people. So let me know if you want to see a nice secret little roof deck that you can easily access without buying a huge expensive drink. And if you do, smash that like button right now. Smash it so it brings these videos to more people so they can enjoy more of these views and more of these explorations of New York City, so they can learn about the city or maybe travel to the city if they're unable to for whatever reason. So let me know if you're on Team Like, and we'll go upstairs. Have I been to the Dead Rabbit? I've been to the Dead Rabbit. Really love that bar, but it is currently closed. So love and hearts to everyone tuning in. Hope everyone feels good. I just went through the heart portal. The name of the bridges we're seeing is the Brooklyn and the Manhattan bridges. Also, another cool thing in here is the Brooklyn Historical Society. Haven't been to Connecticut before. I have been to Connecticut before, but not on live video. Here is Clinton Street Baking Company. What is a good place for introverts? Asks Omwork. Great question. I'll actually show you a place. The place we're going to right now is a good place for introverts. Waterfronts are great in general if you just want some time alone. So the timeout mark is being repaired currently. So they have it completely closed. Let's see if we can go up here. It's closed? Can I go up through the stairs?
You can go.
Okay, cool, thank you. All right, so we gotta take the stairs. Usually they have an elevator, so it is wheelchair accessible. But the elevator right now is out of service. So let's take the scenic route up the stairs. Hey, I see Mulaney. Thank you so much for the $7 Canadian. I appreciate you. For introverts, you have a nice little bench here. There's a lot of great little secrets here. Look at this. One of the machines from probably used from the Arbuckle Coffee Company. So as we're walking through this building, just keep in mind that this is the building that was the key to the explosion of U.S. American coffee culture. Before there ever was a Starbucks, before ever there was even a Folgers, this was the premier coffee manufacturer, Arbuckle. They're the ones who made the bags of coffee beans, which you can buy at the supermarket and take home. So here's more of the offices of West Elm. And we can see as the offices are beautifully decorated West Elm furniture. Look at that. Jason, thank you so much for the 100 stars. Hello, super friends. Super shout out to you, super friends. Evelyn, watching from Puerto Rico. Hey, Irene, you were driving home, but so you couldn't comment at the time. But you said you laughed so hard when the jellyfish was attacking me. Wendy says, this is fantastic. Oh, I'm so glad. Mandy, you made my day by going live today. Oh, I'm so glad, Mandy. So we're going to get a really special perspective here. Right here. There we go. Just gotta go right there. There we go. Really cool photo opportunity right here. I have an Instagram exactly with this view, and I have a print of exactly of this view. So if you want a copy of this amazing view at home, you can do so by going to urbanist.darkroom.tech. I have a collection of photos just like this one, which you can buy a print and take it home. Put it up on your office or your room or your kitchen or wherever. And for supporters, members, and patrons, you have a discount code, which you can read at the latest post it was posted. Put exclamation. So there we go. That's how it looks like. I love the Earl tune. Oh, I'm so glad a lot of people are loving the Earl tune. What's the red box on the wall? That is a fire alarm. Fire alarm. Yeah. Thank you, Mags. I appreciate you. Ooh, good selfie opportunity here. You can like maneuver yourself and can have a pretty good reflection. There we go. That is really cool photo opportunity right here. Spencer says, Urbanist coffee mug is on its way. I'm so glad. Here, perfect views of the Brooklyn Bridge, downtown Manhattan skyline. What's the building with the big clock on it? Let me turn around soon. It is now currently a condominium. It was most likely before a building for manufacture. Lots of manufacturing was done here at Dumbo. But now it's a condominium with a very expensive penthouse apartment on the clock. Jane's Carousel there. They wanted him to look like a jewel box encasing the carousel, and that was their original intention. I think they succeeded. Al Meher, thank you so much for the $10. I appreciate you. Al Meher, thank you. I appreciate everyone who's leaving super chats and stars and who are super urbanists on Patreon. Oh, we spotted another live streamer in the wild. Everyone, this is how I look like when walking around. I don't think this guy even noticed me. Oh, I don't think he's live streaming. He's taking just a vlog. So right there is a penthouse apartment, which we can see. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you can pass. Are you vlogging? Are you vlogging? Yeah, you are? Oh, cool. So the kid is vlogging. And they have a private roof deck, the office of West Elm. Oh, here's another great photo opportunity. Look at that. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh, this is cool. I'm like perfectly framed by the arch. Mulaney says this is your penthouse. Oh my God, everyone. There's a lot of great photo opportunities here. Get creative. You have a lot of reflections here, so you don't need to be forced to have necessarily someone take a photo with you or for you, I mean. But if you come here in the summertime, you can also grab yourself a good drink at the Time Out Market rooftop right here. Is that the old Watchtower building? I don't think so. The old Watchtower building is in the opposite side. But it's basically like Brooklyn's Big Ben, yeah. So down there we have Steven hanging out with his friend John Claude and his friend Wesley, all hanging out. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful views. Look at that. And moving forward, I get a lot of people are fans of other channels, but on here, please don't announce if someone else is live and saying like, hey, go see someone else's channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate the enthusiasm. But if you're here, please be respectful of the live video that's happening. And please don't announce another show that's live right now. Unless if it's relevant, because I'm right nearby them and maybe we'll bump into them. Can you smell the scent of the sea? Barely. It doesn't smell too much like a sea, even though this is a saltwater river. Not too much of a sea vibe here. Love the sound of traffic on the bridge. Yeah, me too. All right, now that we saw this view, do you want to see where you can get to see the perfect framing of the Manhattan Bridge on the street of Dumbo? Let me know if you want to know how to get there from here. Perfect framing of that street with Dumbo. We'll make that our last stop if you want to. Press that like button if you want to see where we can get to that amazing street where you can see the Manhattan Bridge beautifully framed by the buildings. And let me know if you're on Team Like. And one more time, maybe this will be a great thumbnail. Denise is in Team Like. Lisa's on Team Like. Yeah. There's a Team Like emoji for members, by the way. Irene is always in Team Like. Oh, yeah. Artemio says I was photobombed. Indeed I was. Indeed I was. A waitress is Team Like as well. Yay, a waitress. Mags, Team Like as well. Colleen, hello. Doesn't look real with that sky, yeah. And Joe is not only in Team Like, he's also in Team Share. If you're over on Facebook, you can become part of Team Share. What phone are you using? Says Rob. The iPhone 11. Exclamation point, gear. Write it down in the comments. Ronald is also on Team Share. Oh, cool. Thank you, Ronald. Wendy's in Team Love. One more time, let's go through the heart. The heart portal. The portal of love. Sounds like a great name for a movie. Let's go through the portal of love. Wish me luck. We're all going to the portal of love. Are you ready for love? Yes. Love. Irene says, don't end in another dimension. I'll do my best. Ariel, make a selfie with the portal of love. All right. Let's cheer up Alexandra with some portal of love selfie. You're 2 days late on the love. Says. All right, let's do a selfie. It's hard to balance. It's going to be hard usually to balance. I would recommend coming here more towards later in the day if you want to be able to balance the background and your face. But the phone can kind of do it. Phone can kind of do it. Let's see it. Let's do it. It's a little bit hard. I'm going to come out a little bit darker. But pro tip, if you're taking a photo, if you come out dark, it's okay. Lighten it up once you edit it. And you'll have a great selfie where you can capture detail of the background. There we go. So pro tips right there. Hopefully they help out. If anyone wants to write down those 2 pro tips, feel free so people know. Denise, you took a screenshot. Awesome. Loma, I really like your mustache, says Loma. Oh, thank you, Loma. I'm glad you do. Thank you. Hey, Mighty Bull. Welcome. Pro tip, if you want to have some warmth on a cold day, just hang out in West Elm. They don't mind you if you're just like browsing. Love the new Nightbot info. Yes, Nightbot has a lot of new commands. Smash that like. Ooh, that's a more of an expert pro tip. Yeah, thank you. Smash that like says open in Photoshop, clip out the arches and adjust the saturation. Yeah, you can do that as well. That's a little bit more time intensive. What I do is I focus on the background so it captures the exposure of the background and then just lighten up the shadows. Hello, Vahid. Salam alaikum. Or Iran, how do you say hello in is it Farsi? Yeah, how do you say hello in Farsi? Let me know. Alexander, you also like my mustache. Oh, I'm so glad. Very quick. Right there is what's now called Empire Stores. That's where you go to the rooftop. There. You're only 1 block away. And stop here on Washington Street. But you'll get the view. We gotta turn on the right. And this is the block that you want to stay, but the best photo spot is right here in this intersection. $1,400 says I think they also use the term salam. Yeah, I mean salam is understood in a lot of that area of the world. A specific hello in Farsi. Lisa says Brooklyn is quite beautiful. I agree, but yes, there is one here. I'm not entirely sure where. There we go, there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, perfect shot with the guy running. And it's great weather today because we can actually see the Empire State Building. But just don't get run over, by the way. Oh, a team of volunteers, that's cool. Don says, nice day, but I'm going to send you some snow on Thursday. Yes, I heard about the snow. Stay tuned. I'll do my best to cover it. Now, I just went in a 2x lens. So if you want the best photo, you can do widescreen, right? Wide, but you got a lot of the buildings. You really don't get the city. If you go 1x, you can kind of see the city a little bit, like with this guy perfectly in frame, right? But pro tip, Pro tip, go further down the block, and if you have a telephoto lens on your phone, look how it looks compared to 1x, which is normal. You're gonna see how you can get the full bridge. You'll see how cool it is. So bear with me. So we're much farther away. We gotta go even farther away, but you're starting to see how it kind of gets better, because now, let me focus. Now look at the Empire State Building. Now look how much more clear the Empire State Building looks. That is that 2x, the higher the zoom, the more it condenses space. So 0.5 wide angle actually does the opposite. So far away. 1x is right in the middle, and you can see a little bit of the Empire State Building, but we can't really make it out. But if I were at the other end of the street, you can see the Empire State Building much more clear. So let's try going a little bit further down. Let's see if we can actually get that cool effect with 2x. Woo! It's kind of slippery. Watch out. So we might need to go pretty far away for this one. $200mm camera lens would be perfect shot. Yes, it will be. Okay. All right, I think we're starting to get here. This way, now we're starting to get a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Look how cool that is. It's hard to balance the light, but you kind of get the idea. Look at that. You see how condensed, so with the buildings look closer, the Empire State Building looks closer, everything looks closer. So there we go. You gotta figure out exactly the spacing, but that's a pro tip for all of you. So compression, yeah, it compresses the space. And that's why if you want to get a nice selfie with the city behind you, go for the 2x lens. You'll get the city behind you. If you want a selfie with a big building right behind you, then you have to go wide angle, which is 0.5x. And that's the way you end up doing it. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. If you want to see more videos, I go live every Saturday and Wednesday at 1 p.m. All the other live videos are random. And give a last round of hearts for the moderators, both on YT and FB. Give them a huge round of hearts. They're so kind to tune in on these random live videos along with the scheduled ones. We got plenty of them, so there's usually always one person on or two people on. So give them a huge round of hearts for keeping the good vibes in the comments, because nowadays in the internet, things can get weird. People can get weird. People can get a little bit cranky, and they keep the good vibes. And the good vibes in the chat really is what makes the show really special. Because this is live video, this is not a vlog. We're all here in this together. So round of hearts to all the moderators. Thank you, Mags, Alexandra, Kay, Arnell, SF Fields, we have a lot of them. And also, thank all of you, the commenters, the people who are pressing that like button, the people who are sharing, the people who don't even say anything, who just lurk. That's kind of cool too. At least you're enjoying the show in whatever way you see fit. Big hearts to you as well, because I'm glad you're joining along these adventures. They make these videos much more interesting and different from a normal vlog. Keep being awesome, and always keep on exploring. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye. Wait, there we go. Bye-bye.